I am waiting for you, Vicini. You told me to go back to the beginning. I have.
Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates? Yes, morons.
Will follow you forever.
All right. I think we're ready to go. Ready to go. Ready to go. Delicious water. Water for me. Okay. So tonight, I think we start with boss grinds. Like any good night. Warm up the fingers. Black onyx. Alright. Boop. Hesitate, drop, and mesh. No one cycle. Boop. Hesitate, drop, and mesh. You gotta be able to turn around faster, I think. Boop. Oh, that was good. I just missed one hit in there. Boop. Ah, so close. So close, but yet so far away. Oh, it jumped into him. That'll rip. Ripsy. Beep. Man, my mashing is just... Well, I haven't played anything all day. Ooh, jumped off too soon. Beep. I didn't seem good, but it was a one cycle. Muscles are feeling warmed up. Boop. I wonder if I should plan for that jump towards him. It would make it easier. Oh, maybe not. Because it'd be a small jump. Boop. I gotta make sure I turn around. Doop. Nah. That's not how you do it. The way I do it's the right way. Beep. Gotta get farther away from him. I should always err on the safe side and be right there. And then just try to mash faster. So I need to be beyond the middle of this tall black eye. Oop. As in like the letter I. Need to be beyond that. Doop. And if I jump into him like that, I better hit it before he hits there. Slack's back! Ouija, what's going on, man? What is going on? How is your evening going? I hope it's going fantastical. Yuck. Mike, how is it going, man? Thanks for joining the Discord. Hopefully we get some fun stuff going on there. Alright, last one. It's going to be a one cycle, I know it. Beep. Ah, one hit away. I'm good with that. So how is everybody doing this fine evening? The Would You Rather's good. I came up with it myself, which I do most all of them. I will admit, I have snagged a few Would You Rathers offline. I think 2 of them I did. I just couldn't think of one. I think of them when I sit down at the computer to start streaming. I try to drum up something crazy in my brain hole. And that was, for some reason, what I was thinking about. Alright. And pause, jump, fall, jump, fall. That one's good. Pause and jump, fall, jump, fall. Oh, didn't get a 1 cycle there. You can hear fine. You can hear fine. It's just very noticeable. They're giant. They're giant cauliflower ears. It's a good grind. Tails are hot. That was not a response I was expecting to get out of anyone. Tails are hot, man. Tails are in. They're the new tongue ring. Back in my day, that was the thing. It's tongue rings. Oh, that was good. Tell you what, this is the perfect way to warm up mashing. I say that, and then I was 1 hit off there. That was definitely slow. I had an extra jump in there. Pause. Perfect. Alright, last boss. I don't know, for me, the tail's very easy to hide. I mean, it's the size of your pinky. It's tiny. So the tail would be very easy to hide. No one would ever really know that you have one, except for your significant other. I guess. I don't need this going.
Look who knows so much, huh? Well, it just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead.
This is good. So, Mike, did you ever figure out what you were looking to figure out with a retro console? You say your TV's only got HDMI out or inputs. Did you find yourself an adapter? Ooh, yuck! What do I do if I get hit? I don't rip. I mean, that's what I did there. I did rip. I wish I could find a way of mashing that boss. But the thing is you have to have one finger held on the A key and holding in to fly, and then the other finger mashing. And I don't know if I could mash while holding one. I don't know. That would be really weird. Ouija, that's my thing. I start to run something and I bring people out of retirement. I mean, you hadn't streamed in like 4 months or something like that, and I got the world record, you came out, and then Shiner hasn't been doing anything. I start running and get like 5th place, I think, or it's what we're at now, and then he comes out. That it can be bad for the newer TVs as well? I don't know about that. It's not a thing that I know. But I do know that I'm playing on this, it's a knockoff brand. What did I do? Did I move something? That's way too low. Or way too high. Good enough. But it's like a Polaroid. It's not a great brand of CRT. It still doesn't seem right. Good job. Good job ruining my camera. And it was free. You know, you get onto these like Facebook groups and people are just giving away stuff. So Mike, my suggestion would be is just peek around. You're going to be able to find one for free pretty easy. Then you don't have to worry about the extra adapters or anything. You just have a TV that you play the stuff on. But I've never heard that it's bad for older TVs. I've never actually heard that. So Ouija, were you watching Shiner because you're going to pick up playing Faxanadu? Is that why? Yeah, they're everywhere. You can find the one thing that I would suggest. For me, it was easier. I found one with a flat front. It's still a tube television or CRT, but it has a flat screen. because the ones with a round screen, the screen kind of rolls at the edges, so when you're playing a scrolling game, the picture kind of comes in a little goofy, and it's hard for your eye to adjust. It was for me, though, but I mean, maybe it would be different for you. Yeah, Shriner says that people pick on him because his tutorials are like, you know, he doesn't do a perfect job, and he kind of spaces out every once in a while, but I think he does a great job with his tutorials. Yeah, but you can just, Mike, you can use any of the RCA cables. So, I mean, I have a bunch of sets of RCAs lying around. You don't have to use anything special to get the video. You just get a regular standard RCA cable, plug one into the audio and one into the video on your NES and take it over. You don't need to use the one that goes into the actual cable line. Just use regular RCAs. It doesn't have to be the one that comes with a Nintendo or nothing, just regular RCAs. As long as the TV you get has the RCAs, which most of the old CRTs do. Yeah, I agree, Ouija. And the thing is people pick on him, and my response is, he's the only one doing, he's the only one that does any kind of tutorials. So, they're the best. They're the absolute best tutorial because he's the only one doing it. Okay, so I wanted to actually, I watched through his tutorial as well. I want to work on the beginning of the game a little bit for practice, and then do a little bit of wing boot extensions, and then go for some runs towards the end. I want to make sure, because I was talking to Shiner about the one king run and how much time you can actually save. Looks like by doing one king, you're only going to be able to save like 10 or 15 seconds. Oh, there he is right there. What's going on, Shiner? Right, yeah. Yeah, my suggestion for Mike is to go back to the old hardware. Get a CRT instead of trying to convert it to play it on your new stuff. But I have not heard that it damages your new TVs. Shiner, so what was the time save? I didn't get a chance to watch through your whole video last night, the VOD for, but what did you find out? Is it like 10-15 seconds you can save doing the one key route? I think I'm going to stay with two kings for a while. Okay, you hold A here for this first room. Now, when you're holding A, do you just hold it? Okay, I see what you do. So by holding A, he jumps the other way, and you just do like a standing. Or I guess you could do, well, I missed it. Oh, that holding A is going to be weird. I'm not used to it. So holding A, and I need run speed too. Walk speed, rather. Better get my walk speed. Dang it. Then if you're holding A, sometimes you jump into the screen. Well, right. If you can do it in less than 20 or 83 seconds, it's worth it. Correct. Which means you will save some time. But for me, I have to weigh the possible time save with the potential success. So, for example, if I can save 10 seconds, but I have to take 10 runs there, I can only do it 1 out of 10 times. Absolutely not worth it for me to do it until later. I try to plug in things when they make sense. Okay, so in the world record, you saved 9 seconds. That's cool. Okay, so hold A here, let go. Maybe I should do a falling, the bagel chop there. Oh, what was different there? Why did that not react the same that time? Shiner, does it matter how long you hold A for? Does that matter at all? Lanks, what's going on, man? Oh, that's no good. I'd have to jump earlier. The game reads A being held on the first actionable. So it doesn't matter how long you're holding A, just as long as you are holding A when that screen loads. So, like right now, and then I can, well, see, you don't want it to affect your actual input when you're going into the screen, so you have to let go of it sooner than that. So it doesn't need to be held for long. Nope. I want to get that where, all right. Oh, see. Ugh. I don't know if I want to start doing the holding A or not. Doesn't seem to be working off of that. Like none of those times does it seem to be working. Now, is it a consistent thing? I guess I can just do the walk one. I think what I'll do is I won't Lanks. I won't work with that manipulation yet because I can't overload the learning. You're going to see diminishing results if you try to pick up on too many things at one time. So I'm not going to worry about doing the A manipulations. I need to get, oh, that's not how I normally do that. I need to get wing boot extensions first, and that's going to take up a lot of my usable RAM, if you know what I mean. I do a falling there. I do a standing here. Wait for him. He actually went too far there. So I kill that guy. Jump, jump, wait here. I like how you got him in the corner there and saved magic. I do like that. Doo-doo. Now, oh, I was holding up. I hate how the EverDrive, I should change the save states. I have up and start. It should be up and select because I don't use select. Shiner says, yo, give me a tail. I agree. You can hide the tail. Those big cauliflower ears would be hard to hide. You'd have to wear hats everywhere. Yeah, Faxanadu Wizard is in the house, folks. Yeah, I picked that up from the tutorial, but I think that, like I said, it's just going to be putting too much stuff in my brain. The only thing that I want to be able to affect is when I come to the top of the ladder, I want that guy to move right for me. And I think if I do this the way that I've practiced today, he will. I think I made a misstep there. Do that. Do that. And it's not super fast, but it should be what works. That was a little slow there. Like that. And maybe I could take that key prompt a different way, but he should be moving right. No, he's not. Now, is that a place where I could hold A there, Shiner? Oh, get the information out there first so when people are playing it, they learn it that way and they won't have to relearn. I'm going to have to relearn. Or I need to take some time off to just learn the whole thing through. You don't have to remake the tutorials. I was just saying it earlier, and I don't know if you were in here. Your tutorials are the only tutorials, therefore the best tutorials. The best in the world. You have the best Faxanadu tutorials in the world. I mean, you don't have to remake them. They are the best. Yeah, I always wondered why you didn't kill the two guys in Fight Club. Always wondered that. So I guess what I need to do is I need to try that walking up that ladder and holding A and see if that will give me what I want. Okay. Because I want him to go the other way. I think I want to kill that skull. Oh, crap. I think I want to kill that skull. Actually, no, I don't kill that one. I kill the one after the town. So let's see if the A here is going to work. And, well, it didn't work, but I don't know if I'm doing the A right. I do want to do your kill there, Shiner, your new one, the double stab. The double stab and then the Shiner strike is perfect. It's like it's the perfect way to do that. But yeah, I'm taking the time to kill this skull here to get the 2800. Ooh, what is he doing jumping so much? I wasn't thinking about it there either. That's another spot I could have done that strike. Now, if I was to kill the one at the top of the ladder, then I could take the high route out of here. But really, what kind of time does the high route save? And eventually, I am going to be learning the A manipulations through there. So for right now, I don't think I'm worried about it. I was greedy for a ladder reset. You do love your ladder resets and your ladder rejumps. No, I think with 2 King, you're going to have to kill those guys, especially if you're going to skip, like if you're going to take the high route here. What I'm doing now is going to get me just enough money with the kills that I'm doing. The only one of those guys that I didn't kill, I'm not paying attention, I think this is 4 here. The only one of those guys I didn't kill is the top of the ladder, the tall ladder. And that's because, and I go low here. He goes right. That's my favorite, when he goes right and they double team you down there. It makes you feel like you're really important because they're all over you. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-dum. I think I may have been able to have time to get up there for the ladder reset. Here's the jump. Oh, I really thought I had it. Yep. So there's the route there that I'm going to take for now while I work on the wing boot extensions, while I work on the rest of that stuff, because it's already what's in my head now, and I can go back and fine tune it once I get some of those other things. Yep, I have to go low because I need money. The only other skull that I can kill is the one at the top of the ladder. I don't think there's anywhere else I can get extra cash. This saves me from having to do any grind. I can come in here and get my, and it sets me up good. Tonight's runs, basically what I'm going to aim for is to do no security meets, and that should actually drop me close to 25 seconds. So the next 2 days I'm going to try to aim for getting a run that gets me into 4th place, and then step back and really focus on wing boots. Holding A while going, so you want the upper guy to go left so that you can get damage boosted across. No, I completely understand. I don't want him to go right. I was just speaking garbage. And you said holding A down the ladder always makes them. I wonder why holding A going down the ladder affects the way they jump. That's weird. Well, at any rate, if I'm going to kill them, you might as well hold A going down the ladder. Then they move right, and then you can kill them as you move right. Yeah, exactly. I tried doing it. I've worked it out a couple other times using one less kill, and that's the amount of kills I need. The only thing is I think I could go faster if I could get the guy at the top of the long ladder, that skull, to move right, do the damage boost kill that you do, and then skip on the skull that's at the end of the town. But do those blue guys, do they give you any coin? I don't even know. Okay, so it actually looks at your controller input kind of like Z2 reads your input. So it's reading your input constantly, not just when you enter a screen. I kind of thought it was just when you entered the screen. Okay, let's do a little bit. We've got the master in here now, so I'm going to have to show off my amazing wing boot extending skills that are non-existent. Took a hit there and I didn't want to. Missed that one. Oh, and that one. Oh, it's so hard.
Canada.
Ooh, I got that one. Nice. Oh, I got stuck on that because I was looking at my timer. It's so bad. I think I got that one. I should extend one more before I go out of that screen. I get stuck going into the town. Alright, so I was 11 getting to the town. Blockhead, what is going on, you freak face? Thanks for stopping by. KB is in the house. Oh, I did look at your images for that section through there. I feel like, and you even said it once in one of your streams, I feel like you were talking about you find your own rhythm, you find your own route, because you're talking about down to almost like the timing and the frames and stuff to try to, it was good to look at those things, but I think more important for me, yeah, the claw, which is gross, it feels awful. But more important to me is to get the first ones going into a screen. Try to get that one if I can. Oh, crap. And then when I get into a screen, I'm going to try the extension. And then any chance I get to peek up and get a reference, I try to get my timing off of that. I guess I could try to keep my timing from the very beginning of the screen would be better, but I think I'll have to wait until I get the claw down better. Yeah, I don't know. It's the thing is I don't know why everybody is so terrified of the wing boot extensions. Oh, I got caught there. I wonder if I could just try that first screen until I get through it. I missed both of them. I was too late on the set of them. There it was. So that is relatively easy. You grind that a bunch of times and you get to this screen with 38, you know, and you get comfortable with that. And this one, because I'm turning left and getting the guy to fall, or I'm doing other things in this screen, it may not be easy to try to get extensions in this screen, but the next screen for sure. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have is in my lap. And if you want to see some weird controller holding, you should check out the way that, I guess there's no way of seeing it, the way that we do the moon kicks in Kung Fu. Ouija, we can vouch for that. We actually have to press D-pad buttons with our other hand and then like jump back and forth between using the D-pad with the same two hands. It's really gross. As someone tries to learn wing boot extensions, they disappear forever. The curse of the extensions. in the second stream. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to try to learn that one yet, because that one's gross. So you pause early on the up and downs. Yeah, and normally I do climb the ladder there. I was focusing on just the wing boot extension. I don't know. How long have you been doing the extensions, Shiner? Oh, see, that's the thing. I need to reprogram the... Man, where could I put that? I guess I have to do select... because as I'm climbing up a ladder, I can't try to do the extension because it's it loads a save state. So I'm going to have to reprogram that. No, my bad. I don't know exactly how to work the EverDrive, like, super consistent yet. Error? Don't give me errors. Oh, shit, I broke it. Oh, good, I didn't break it. Options. Yeah, you want it to be the other button. So save state can still be down for now. What's down plus T? T is for start. How do I change this? Push 2 buttons. All right, so let's do down and select. Yes, that'll work. Okay. And then load is up and select. Okay. So I'm just changing it to the select because the only time I really use the select key is when I use it fast is when I'm actually playing, and I play on the actual cart. So as far as save state practice, this will be fine. Okay. Stinking stuff. In Shiner, I think of the wing boot extensions as like, oh, I had to know it's a different button now, as like just a new and fun thing to learn in the game. You can't think about it, yes, it's very hard, but you can't think about it as like something impossible. You have to think about it as like the Shiner strike. It's something new and fun. That's just easier, I guess. Whoa. Whoa. Your first submission was 3014 back in 2009. So, you've been doing wing boot extensions for the better part of 9 years. Or 9 years or whatever. The ultimate flight plan. I remember seeing that. See, I made it through there, so I just need to practice that a little bit more. And like I said, my plan is to... Let me do this again. See if I can get my plan to work. Missed that one. Missed that one. Missed all those. Missed it. Still flying there. I wasn't thinking about the one there. This is really no, I didn't hit really any of those. Dang it. Almost. So my plan, Shiner, and you can tell me whether you think it's worthwhile or not. I haven't done any time studies on it. My plan is just to get the boots extended to this platform, because from this platform you can walk the rest of the way to the Black Onyx fight. It'll take a little bit longer because you'll have some more ladder climbs and stuff, but I think I can do that. I can farm more gold in the beginning of the mist. I can do one more dragon fight farm, so I can do your strats through to get enough gold to not have to do Bird Hospital. And the whole Bird Hospital, I've got timed at like 55 seconds or something like that. And basically, don't try to learn this whole route, just learn this. And as it gets better, I just keep trying to extend the boots farther and farther. Every time I run it, I just try to go farther and farther. It's 720 gold for one more. Okay. Yeah, and like you're saying, go from Bird Hospital. The idea for me is to skip Bird Hospital. From that ladder, if I don't go right to Bird Hospital, it's almost a whole minute. And I don't think, if I can get to... What am I standing on? Because I don't think those blocks line up the way they're supposed to. Do I have another wing boot? No. Gross. I wonder what the time is there in comparison. What time is it? No, I'm gonna do runs. I'm gonna do a couple runs. I would rather what you got? What's going on? 8060. Thanks for the bits, man. You're here for the daily fiver. You throw the fiver bits in there on the regular. I appreciate that. But yeah, Shiner, I think for me, it's not all about just like how much I can learn, because I've got really limited time. I've got 3 kids and a busy life. I only have a couple hours at night. So my idea is not only about like what I should learn, but a good, effective way to learn it in a short amount of time that I have. I'm sure that I could spend, 16, 20 hours and just learn a ton about wing boot extensions, but I don't have that. So by learning that first section of wing boot extensions, enough to cut out Bird Hospital, and putting that into my run, every time I run through there, I'll be learning that section better and learning the concept of the extensions better. Yeah, well, thanks. Yeah, my plan is, you've had the world, I think originally my plan was top 3, but now I feel like you've had the world record long enough and no one's challenged you yet. So that is my goal. And normally when I set out to do something, I normally just keep going until I get it. Now, I'm not going to say that, I'm not going to put my foot in my mouth and say that I'm not going to stop until I get it, because you never know what's going to happen in life. But that is my goal, is at least to give you a run for your money. And it's going to take a while, but I got to learn effective ways of practicing. And everybody in the chat's very confident in me. They know I can do it. They know I can do it. I know I can do it. 8060, we got another Would You Rather. This is a good one. I really enjoyed. I don't know where this came in my head from. I know it's a huge time save, Shiner. I think this is going to be similar to your one key route, because you're gonna have to climb up the ladder by the grasshoppers to get the wing boots, and then you're also going to have to walk around and climb up the next ladder, and then pass the banana squid up that ladder. And I think those 3 different things that you're wasting time on is going to come close to that 50-second time save. But it's going to, I think it'll say, I haven't timed it. Maybe I should just time it. All right. You've got me thinking about it now. We're going to time that and just see. I have to. And I'm not really looking for the time save at this point. I'm looking for being able to put wing boot extensions in my runs in a small section so that I consistently get practice at them doing full runs. So let's find out where the save state that we had is going to be the right one. We'll go through and time it the way that we normally would. Boop. Alright, so we got just a standard timer up there. So if I came through this, and it would be from, I don't even need to time it here. I just need to go through my normal way. Because until I'm going to grab the wing boots from Bird Hospital, but until I do, I like it when you can get that double stab there. Beep, boo-doo, beep, bee-doo. He's going for a tail. I'm a tail man. I'm sure that's what I would do. 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Why does it have to do that? So I move my save states to select, but I'll have to be very careful when equipping things. Man, that's the bummer to save states on an EverDrive. Anybody have any ideas on how to make that in a way that's not going to... Oh, that was dumb. Tail is hidden. Exactly. Well, it's not always hidden, though. It's about the size of your pinky, so if you're wearing, you know, your tighty whities around or something like that, you know, you're gonna have a small bulge on the back side there. Or to anybody that you're being intimate with, they're gonna see the tail. Shiner, I think I can only do 2 buttons. I'm not sure of that, though. I just need to pay attention to it, because I'm not really... Alright, that's 1 entry. I'm not really going for time here, so I don't have to hit buttons together. There's 2. And I could also be smart and do stuff like save state it right there. Oh, it's always going to pull the menu up too, isn't it? That's kind of gross. And it was just because I was on that ladder, I think. Right. Rudy doody doo doo. So... Yeah, it's not going to matter, because we're going to get... Why do I only have 1 set of wing boots? No, I have 2, because I was holding... I already had 1 equipped. Right. I never get the quick kill on him. Oh, that is... This ladder is my least favorite part of the entire game. That single ladder there is the worst. Absolute worst. I wasn't trying to re-jump the ladder. It just happened. We don't need keys. We don't need anything. We need to... We can actually save state it right here. Okay. So... Basically, when I start walking in the screen above me is when I want to, as soon as I get through that screen transition.
I am waiting for you, Vicini.
Okay, so this is without, or this is with boots. Oh, I missed that kill. We're going to pretend. Killed him, got the boots. This is pretend. Oh, I gotta kill those guys too. Whoops. I could do it to there, but I'll go right to the door. Whoops.
No, I'll need a sword eventually.
So about 31 seconds-ish. I mean, I'm talking, I don't care if I'm plus 5 seconds there. I'm not worried about that. Okay, so, and then we'll do it without wing boots. We've got enough wing boots here to fly up. Get out of here. So it's 31 seconds. Let the wing boots run out. Get out of here, freak. Because this is all just in my head. I haven't decided whether this will actually work or not. Get out of here. I want to keep... Well, I want to keep enough life to be able to do it. I think well, I'll get the delicious meat here. That'll work. Okay, so we need to save state it there. And reset the timer.
Look who knows so much, huh?
I am waiting for you,
So
Vicini.
no wing boots.
You told me to go back to the beginning. What's up?
Oh, you're gonna have to hang out and kill him. Ooh, okay, that's the difference. And you get the wing boot. Oh, I didn't have the prompt on the last one, so we'll have to add a little bit of time for that. This is just very rough estimates here. That's all I'm looking for. And this is going to be good enough for the rough estimate.
No, I'll need a
So
sword
17
eventually.
seconds. Even if it's 20 seconds difference, I'm saving 50 seconds at Bird Hospital. So that's, yeah, it is the save I think that I want to get. I may waste a little bit of time grinding some extra coin, maybe another 10 seconds. So it's still going to save 20 or 30 seconds doing that. A delicious peach-colored maggot. It's just called food. I call it delicious meat. And I go, flub, flub. Where was the damage boost by the second B? Very helpful. I'm trying to think of where you were. Anyways, so right there, Shiner, I think you get where I'm getting at there. Oh, so you're saying the delicious meat restores your magic. Well, this meat that you get outside is maggot-filled and gross. So we'll call this gross meat. Give me some of your gross meat. The screen just outside of victim. The screen just outside of victim's got the banana squid in it. Oh, I see. Just before victim. So you're jumping up and deluging the 1B and then getting knocked forward. Okay. It's funny. Those are things that I talked before about the amount of RAM that I have up here. Those little things, the slight damage boosts in place and stuff like that, they're gonna have to come later on because I don't have the. You know, I literally took 7 days to. I watched your tutorial a couple times. Took 7 days to get the path that I wanted to take through the game, and then today's day 9. So it's just there isn't enough time to have all that stuff sink in. So like that little B boost there, if it happens to come upon while I'm going through there, great. I'll probably remember it now because we've talked about it, and it may strike a chord as I'm playing. But I don't, like that right there is not going to, it doesn't have a significant enough time save now. And until the rest of the run gets more cemented, I won't start dealing with those little things. But like that, the time saved by eliminating Bird Hospital, if I can save, well, actually, I guess I do have to, I have to put in another farm at the Dragon Farm. Or what did you call them? You called him a cool name. I don't even know the names of these guys. I played Z2, and I didn't know the names of any of those guys either. I called them funny things. I don't see what you called them. Whatever. Whatever, guys. But I won't be doing that wing boot extension thing yet. So we're going to go ahead and get a run started here. I think we're set up for everything, and let's just go. We may end up having to. Buzz Thunder, come on down.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
That thing is called, oh, almost first try. That thing right there is called a botthole. They're stinky and they're dirty. They're bottholes.
Go back to the beginning. Wake up.
Wyverns, that's what you said. That's cool, I think. Got it. And I know you can affect the way he jumps there and save a little bit of time, but didn't happen. Oh no, I've got the wrong timer up. Yeah, I gotta change that. Why? Why who not tell? Why not tell?
Look who knows so much, huh? Well, it just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead.
Yeah, that run's mostly dead. You couldn't even buy brandy! I should put that one in there somewhere, Buzz. I definitely should. Yeah, Shiner, that makes sense. Because that dragon doesn't have any arms. Just has the wings.
I am waiting for you, Vicini. You told me to go back
She
to
put
the
the whole
beginning.
movie in there. I just hit my splits, and then the audio from that movie starts to play. Oh, bummer.
I am waiting for you, Vicini. You told me to go back to the beginning.
I'm leaving to go watch that movie
Wake up.
right now. I could have it playing in another screen on the stream. Ooh.
I am waiting for you, Vicini.
I don't like the fact that I got this skip in my
Told me to go
PB.
back to the beginning.
I don't like it at all. Because now I feel like I have to grind it. Oh, I was too early again.
I am waiting for you, Vicini.
And that makes this Vicini quote at the beginning a
Told me
little
to go
bit,
back to the beginning.
much.
Wake up.
There it is. You could just skip it. So good. So clever. So clever. Get talking to me, guy. But that's 12 seconds. Why is the timer not going? It's one of those days. One of those days.
I am
Look who knows
Weird.
so much, huh? Well, it
Weird.
just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead.
Hello, sir. Hello, your timer is not going.
I am waiting for you, Vicini.
Hey, we've heard that.
You
Heard that
told me
before.
to go back to the beginning.
All right, I'll give myself 3 tries, and if not, I don't do it. I can save more time than that, and it'll come on another run. Oh, that's 1.
For me to
I am waiting
poop
for
on.
you, Vicini. You told me to go back
I tell you
to
what,
the
Buzz,
beginning.
you'll never get a better one than I was like, the music in this game is fantastic. For me to poop on. Gross, too late.
I am
Last
waiting
time,
for you,
and
Vicini.
this run is negative
Told
12
me to
seconds
go
because I
back
don't
to the
care.
beginning.
Because I want to play the game.
Wake up.
This speed run has everything. Get it? Ah, the speed run has reset heavy beginning. It's got frame perfect tricks. It's got like money manipulations. It's got it's heavy on making sure you get the menus done well. This game has everything. It's got wing boots, and you can extend them. Doesn't mean you can't try. You can try as much as you want, my man. I hope we do get a PB so my PB just no longer has that But in order to PB now, we cannot do security meets, which is okay. I don't ever want to have to do security meets again. Makes me feel like I'm less of a Faxanadu dude. Which, again, Shiner, I like the quote of that too. Faxanadu dude. Don't touch the doors, doors, don't touch the doors. Beep. Buzz, it took you 7 hours to complete this game. That's not bad. Especially if you're playing through casually and you're getting all of the stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we don't even get. Oh, Shiner, is there a 100% for this game? Does anybody do that? If so, how long would that be? Blind casual. Mm-hmm. Jumpy, jumpy. Jump, jumpy, 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 jumpy. Buzz is going with the tail. The tail seems to be the popular one because you can hide it. Oh, I got letters there. I'm so bad. Stupid letters. I gotta learn the menu, man. Jeepers. Letting him put letters in there. I don't even remember all of the things in this game. Like you said, talking about the pendant. Don't even remember what that does. The Shiner guy, I don't know, he stopped by the stream. He thinks he knows a thing or two about this game. He's actually a wizard. Complete wizard. Went to wizard school and everything. Not the pretend one, that like Harry Potter wizard stuff. Not that. Like the real thing. Oh, I missed that. There's a joke category called Pendant Plus. Or Pendant Percent. Well, it's easy enough to grind the Wyvering guys if you really wanted to do grindy stuff. This is it's a pretty successful town, but because I had one menu that gave me letters. House of Grind, what is going on? Thanks for stopping by. Did you check out those couple videos I put in the Discord of the Anterior? It's an old band that I thought maybe... Oh, no! Oh, what garbage. Someone forgot to equip stuff. And now everything is different. No! Get down here. You suck. Oh. Why? Come on. I used an extra magic there. Oh yeah, he just jumped straight at me. This is gonna be odd. We didn't get the menu skip at the beginning, and I don't know how to take that guy, so I'm not even gonna risk it. Wow. Wow, look at the magic this guy's throwing out. Buzz Thunder should definitely join the Discord. Why should you join my Discord? Wait, what did you call it? Discord? Because it's amazing. And we do things. This is so fast. I'm sure you guys are actually seeing a character that is blurring. He's not even completely solid. Oh, and the backwards damage boosts, really good. Using keys. Doing Indian burns. 1, 2, 3. What's that from? They'll be doing Indian burns. Or how about the quote from the title? No one's got that yet.
No, I need a sword eventually.
Oh, 12 seconds. Super good. You're right, that is from Half Baked. You are smart. Wow. Move right. It didn't make him move right. But then again, I'm doing super awesome in this run, so. And I don't have the will in me to reset at this point. Because, oh wow, look how low my magic is, though. Because practice is practice for me at this point. This is super good. You guys are either going to be impressed or depressed. You jerk, you still hit me. Don't really need that that disgusting meat there. Give me your best quality wing boots. I need to fly. You're close with, it is an epic, but it's neither of the two. It's one of my favorite all-time movies. Sounds like Gladiator, but it's not. House of Grind. Oh, you suck at life. I don't know why I went for that. It is Braveheart. Well done. You win nothing. If you're a Shiner, if you're still here, is this wing boot extension here easier? Just out of curiosity. We gotta get rid of some of this stinking. Oh yeah, that'll get rid of some life. He didn't fall. Inconceivable. There it is.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
In so many ways. Good. I'm doing the hard one first. I'm actually okay with that. By doing the hard one first, you're cushioning the next one to make it feel even easier. It's like when I go hiking in the wintertime, oftentimes I don't run the heater in the car on the way to wherever I'm hiking, because it'll get me extra cold and get me so that I don't feel. Oh no! Gross! I was holding up. So much of this is not optimal. Get sniped, freak face. Oh no! It's so bad. Oh, this is just nice. Oh, rip. I must have not reset when I fell. Did I have to go back in? I must have had to go back in. Yeah.
Canada.
You've come to hate the triple B screen. This one here. This one here. I don't mind the one before the grind, because that's kind of cool. But this B screen here, I have a hard time with it. Okay. House of Grind goes cauliflower ear 100%. You don't want a little tail? You don't want a little tail? Just a tiny one? No one would even know it's there. Except for your girlfriend / and or wife. They would know for sure. Right, but some people aren't wrestlers or like fighters in any way, and to have that ear, people will be like, "Oh, look at that guy." Well, actually, it may be a good thing. No one would mess with you. Highlander hasn't been here for a while. Makes me sad. Blockhead absolutely does. For sure. Actually, I think it should be that you can wag it on call.
Ooh, look who knows so much, huh? Well, it just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead.
Really? Your girlfriend is also a badass. Props on that. That's awesome. Mason, what's going on, dude? We ripped a run. Aren't you proud? Yeah, I can see that, Grind. I can see that if you're in that industry, or if that's what you're into, having that would be kind of like a badge of honor. So Blockhead, I think, is going with a tail. I'm proud of him. Super proud.
I am waiting for you, Vicini.
That run had so many things that made me upset. So I'm glad we're not doing that. Nailed it first try. First try. Shiner, I'm holding A coming into the screen, and I'm not getting that outcome. Help me, wizard. What am I doing wrong? Total tail for me. Ow! Especially if you could wag it whenever you want. For sure. Jump a smoker, jump the smoker. Oh, House of Grind, I was also showing off that drum video for Castlevania again today, and was talking old bands and stuff with people, and I forgot. Have you ever listened to Soilwork? They're like more melodic metal, but super talented, really good, have like decades worth of albums. I don't know if they've got 15 or 20 albums, and it's all solid, really good stuff. It's not exactly your genre, but it's really good music. Yeah, I figured you probably did, but I just figured I'd throw it out there. That's probably, if I had to okay, here's a question for chat. If you were on a deserted island and you only had one band that you could listen to, you can listen to any and all of their albums, but just one band, what band would it be? Mine would most likely be Soilwork, just for how good they are and the amount of music that they've created. They've created so much music. He's menuing like a champ. I gotta sell. Oh, I missed that. Dang it. Missed the exit out there. He got the whole word out. Garbage. Oh, I'm such a poor menuer. I need to go back to menuing school. He got a T out. Frig. Frig on that. Don't talk to me. Jump the smoker. Beep, pop. Beep, pop, boop. Oh, you saw a live Soilwork show, Mason. That is fantastic. Yeah, that's what I was listening to today, was their new album. Man, it never ceases to amaze me. The last 2 albums, they've got a new drummer, and I was curious to what it would be like. Soilwork could interchange any member of that band and still be absolutely fantastic. It doesn't, and they've constantly changed members throughout the years. I guess the only one they would have to keep is Bjorn Speed, the vocalist. He's been the one consistent throughout the whole array, you know. Carnage, what is going on, man? Hey. We are grinding away at Faxanadu. We're going to grind it away into dust, like sand through the hourglass. So is the game Faxanadu. I don't know. Get murdered. What's our exit time? Oh, nice. This is quick. I should keep up and remember stuff. Oh, I didn't get it. Made up for it like a mouse. Well, I went too far there because I'm a dummy. Now this is all different. Garbage! Jackie, how's it going? You got a 347 today in Kung Fu. Carnage, what did I tell you? I said with a little bit of practice, I was at 349. You're at 347. That's awesome. That's the starting point, man. That's enough to get you hooked. Now you're going to be looking to get sub 340, and then after that, you're going to have to change your strats around. So, funny story. I'm ready for funny stories. I like funny stories. Ooh, that's good there. I like that. Tell us of your funny story. It better be a whole paragraph, and reading it better mess me up enough to rip this run. If not, I'll be very disappointed. That's not true. I may not read it if it's a whole paragraph. It'll have to come later. 1 entry. 2 entry. 3 entry. On 4. That should be hot right there. That should be a hot split. I haven't looked at it yet. Oh, that's smoking. Smoking! What do you think, guys? What do you think of that split? Oh, and this guy moved right, though, so we're probably not going to have the best time here. Get me out of here as quick as possible. Wasted some magic. That was slow, but whatever. Move left! Oh, wow. It's so far off on the ladder. Oh, no. I don't have time here. Oh, no. What do I do? Get it! Oh. I was so flustered. Oh, man, I missed that, too. Gyros. We're going to do the jump. Frame perfect. I was too late. Alright, get hit there. We've got enough life, though. We'll be good. Get the disgusting meat. This is still fast, though. Much better than the run I just had. Be-dee-dee-be-dee-doo. Oh, you were running the UK version of the game. That'll change your times.
Marriage. Marriage is what
brings us together. Alright, get the jump here. Just the right input. I missed the fucking jump. So I gotta go in and out of this room twice to prime that next room. Oh my god. I don't know why I don't know why I miss it, guys. I don't know what that just wasted for us. Oh, man. Small tail. Holy crap. You're saying it like you want one. Like, not only is it like, I would take that. You're like, I want one of those. Small tail, please. And we have discussed, Carnage, you can wag it at will. It automatically wags when you get horny, but you can wag it,
He didn't fall!
you know, on your own.
Inconceivable! You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Oh, I'd have such a good run going. I think, and I don't like to make excuses, so I won't say it 100%, but that makes it 1,000 times better. Like I said, I don't like to make excuses, but I think that... Oh, this is low life here. My controller may be a little bit worn out, because what I'm having a hard time in that section, get the Delugies out of here, is not pressing any input besides the right input when I jump off that ladder. I'm getting an up or a down input. Oh. I guess I could try farming this again. I could try it and see what effing happens. So what happened was I didn't reset the timer or the counter to the right spot. No wing boots. Garbage. Garbage. I'm gonna actually practice that spot a little bit. Something's gotta change. I can't rip another run there again.
Look who knows so much, huh?
Wow, look at the start. It was so good. We can get that start again. That's not that hard.
Dead.
So I should take my controller apart. Let me see about just running through that a little bit. And I don't think I need the practice on it, but what it's going to do is it's going to give me confidence going for the next run. And that will be early. I should be able to get it here, I think. So you do, I go cold coffee. And to fit the game, you won't be able to see it because it's backwards, but my mug says, "Hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. You drank my coffee. Prepare to die." But it's just to go with the game. All right, so the jump is... Whoops, see, I messed up. You got to take that damage boot, or take that damage. It knocks you for a loop. Boop, and then holds directly right when you jump. I don't care that I got hit there. I'm just doing the... And what's happening is when I go to hold right, I'm getting an extra input in there. Oops, I guess I didn't need to reset all the way back to there. It's not hard, guys. It's not hard at all. But both of the last runs, I've hit that. The reason why it's actually ripped the run is because this room here is one of those rooms that has a special item in it. Later on in the game, we get the ointment up in the corner, which means every time you enter this room, it takes the special item number. Okay, so right now, what is our special item? Let's do something here where we can find out where we need to put the room back to. So right now... Well, what should our special item number be right now? I think if we kill all these guys now, we get nothing. Okay, so we enter it here, and then we fall out. And then we enter when we come back through, we go back into town, and we re-enter it again when we go up. So that's 1 entry, 2 entries, 3 entries. And then the 4th entry is there. So our counter is at 0. Yeah, it's at 0 because of the Maddox. So we want it to be at 4. So if I come here and I fail, I come up here and I fail. So we're still in the right spot. Here's an extra entry. So I should be at 1. Now I'm at 2. Now I'm at 3. And then if I fall... I come back up, I'm at 4, and then I go back to 0, and then I'm at 1. So I think I did it right. I was supposed to... Oh, it would be... I'm sorry, this is just trying to work it out in my head, and I'm sure I'm confusing a lot of people because... but what will happen is if you fall off the ladder the first time, you'll have to go into town, back out, into town, back out. That'll reset it properly. But if you fall off the ladder again... You have to do it differently. Just don't fall off the ladder. Don't fall off the ladder. Just don't do it. Take an extra second to make sure that I'm not falling off the ladder. You're confusing in a fascinating kind of way. Because if I slow myself down, like right now, if I press right, I can move right. If I press up, I get back on the ladder. So what I need to do is when I make that ladder jump, I need to take my hand completely off the D-pad. Ooh, I didn't pause far enough there, or quick enough there. So hand off the D-pad, just the right button. Even if I slow it down that much, what does it matter? It's 0.2 of a second that I slow down, but I guarantee that I don't mess that up. What I do is I try to go too fast, because you can do that. Like, that was super fast. But every once in a while I get that other input. Boom. That was super fast. Like, I want to do it that fast. Get out of here, Panda. Receive my deloogies. Okay, guys. Well, we've wasted a lot of time. I also talked it over with my wife about doing one night a week where we do extended runs. We do an extended stream and we get more practice in and more runs in. I'm thinking of taking Saturdays off, so it'd be Sunday and then Monday, and then maybe doing runs on Tuesdays. Like, Tuesday would be the extended stream. Maybe do like a 4-hour or something like that. Running Portal. I've never played any of the Portal games, so I have no reference besides maybe seeing a little video here and there.
I am waiting for you, Vicini. You told me to go back to the beginning.
So I have.
I have.
Oh, look at this guy. Getting that jump first try again. Oh, no. That's why he gets him to walk the other way. Gross.
Look who knows so much.
Hopefully we get the jump the first try again.
You told me to go back to the beginning. I have.
You better, man. House of Grind, I can only imagine how hard you worked. I bet you it's on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 73. So, yes, you definitely deserve a beer. Yeah, I was trying to hold A there. And I got the right reaction, but then if you hold A and you get the right reaction, you actually have to have him hit you the other way. Otherwise, right there, he pushes you off the screen. Well, that just doesn't do it there, guy.
I am waiting for you, Vicini.
Yeah, House of Grind, I may actually have to have it won't be a PB beer, but maybe just have a beer, because we have to savage, what is going on? I have to make something good out of the night. You know what I'm trying to say.
You told me to go back to the beginning.
Right, so you walk towards the center and he'll chase you. There it is. My natural reaction here. Let's see if I can get him to do right again. I jumped into the screen. Does that work? Now, that was slow, but I didn't want to go back out the door again. Power through the PB to get the beer. Okay. Well said. Well said. But I will say this right now. If we rip this run, I'm having a beer whether I PB or not. Yeah, it didn't take me long, House of Grind, to get the timing on the tech skip. I would say overall I'm probably... I don't know why I have such a frog in my throat, but I'm probably 1 for 3. But I've had it a couple times right in a row. Oh, Shiner, while you're here, and it's something I've thought about, why is it sometimes when you death warp, you you end up with money and sometimes you don't? Because I've death warped and ended up with $0, and then sometimes you death warp and you get 500, and in different towns you get 800. What causes that? Man, I don't know what's wrong with me. Stupid frogs. Kill them all. And maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the outcome that I've had. Ah, gotcha. Your rank. So, what I've noticed is I want to buy my queen key early, but I guess my rank is never going to be in the right spot to get it. You know, and I should have known that too. Don't talk to me, you jerk. Gotta sell. Got run speed. We got a T there at the end, so I'm really disappointed. Oh, that was bad. That was good. Hello, I sell keys. Really, fool? Yeah, so there's not... With the route that I'm doing, I'm never going to have that to be able to get the queen key bought on that first death warp. Which is fine, it didn't bother me. But I think in one of your tutorials you did, but you weren't explaining the route that I was taking. The route was a slower route. Avoided becoming the aspirant. Is that a real word, or do they just make it up for this game? Tell you what, we menued pretty hard there. We should get a 24 exit or whatever. What were your exit times, Shiner? And last night I think you were getting 23s, weren't you? So you're still your menuing is still a little better. Oh, I better better do that. Well, that'll be gross to not do. And it may be your walk speed here, because I do this. I bet you that's where it is, too. Probably. That was a little bit slow. This is good. That was not good. Got 445. Yeah, I get 445 on the... Yeah, but you did it without the menu skip. The menu skip saves 12, so that puts you at... which I guess I'm still doing it faster. Weird. Oh, no. Oof, so why do I forget? That is ugly. It's alright, though. We're not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about how ugly it was. It means nothing. We are PB or die. PB or bust. Uno? Dos? I need to learn to count to 4 in a lot of languages. Tres? So I can do it differently each time, because that'll be fun. Cuatro. Wow, that was super fast.
No, I'll need a sword eventually.
Why? You can't even lift one.
I mean, we're only a second off, so who cares, right? I care. At least we got the right movement there. I used your A there to make him move right. It worked. You're so smart. Move left, freak. Garbage. I should have done your quick jump up there to get the extra tasty meat. I think I'll go ahead and take the time to kill this guy for the meat. That way I can be a little bit more risky with the panda here. Wasn't really risky, but we're much better than we've been throughout the rest of the run. It's weird, with this game I find it harder to keep up with chat than I do with some of the other games. It's funny, Shiner, you're throwing out all of this knowledge from your years of playing this game. I feel like we could sit down and talk for like 3 days. I needed to jump there. Gross. But hey, doesn't matter. Does not matter. We made it through that. Do 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 do. Yeah, it was successful. It wasn't nice, it wasn't fast or anything. But that's gold.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
He says, nice ladder skip thing. Do do do. Ow! There's gold in them thar splits. Nice tasty meat there. Give me your Jackie. Don't touch me with your sticky deloogies. I don't know why I did that. That's probably slower. Definitely slower. Receive me. Receive my deloogie. That was good. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Walk off to the left. Stabby. Oh, I missed him. Get him. Oh, God. He's going to get stuck in the ladder. I know it. And I missed him again. So gross. True. I'm not taking damage here at all. I'm not risking a thing. I want this run to go. Actually, I may take damage. I'm low. Whew, I'm surprised I didn't take damage there. If I could ladder re-jump, I would. But my timing hasn't been developed yet. It was successful. Faux show. We got the damage there. I can do that anyways. I didn't want to take that B damage, but this won't be as good.
Good heavens.
Still green.
Are you still trying to win?
Are you still trying to win? Fireball hurts a lot more than being body checked by him. Okay, so I should take the body check there. Yeah, I have a lot of life, but at this point, if I was to do something wrong, I didn't practice it enough to know exactly. If I was to do something wrong there and rip the run, it's not worth it for me. I need to play the game more, so I guess my gameplay's not quite as precise. One and down. Nice.
What you do not smell is called iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more deadly poisons known to man.
Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die! Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die!
Ba-da-da-da-dee-doo-ba-da-doo-doo-ba-ba-da.
Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die! Stop saying that!
All that I ever know. Please. Offer me everything I ask for.
Only 50 seconds behind world record. Yeah, but that'll go away very fast.
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
That's not the fastest I've done that. Hey, Shiner, I've actually had the elixir work past the panda up there. Oh, see, it's close, though. Or the ointment, or whatever they call it. Oop, got the hit right out the door, which kind of messes me up for that ladder grab sometimes. I absolutely adore the sound clips. The sound clips are so much fun. I wouldn't be streaming if I couldn't make it entertaining. So it's really the reason why I'm doing it, is for that. Yeah, the speedrunning the game is great too, because I love the feeling of being super good at stuff. But it has to be, for me, it's got to be entertaining. I completely forgot what I was doing for a second, which is terrifying. I had no idea what I was doing there for a second. Oh, missed that ladder rejump. That's alright. Or ladder reset. Bee-doo-doo-boo. Don't touch me with your deluge. I guess I could have killed the ghost, yeah. Actually, and health is something that I've been worried about here, so that's something I should work into there. Ooh. Oh, no. At least I got the stab there. Yeah, health is something that I've been worried about in this section. And in order to get the PB... So I gotta go hitless from here on out, pretty much. And I saved magic by doing that. I don't take the bump there, which I could start doing that, but yeah, no security meat, guys. That's the way we're gonna PB here. Is I can't take security meat in any of the towns, and I don't do that the Shiner way, because oh no, rip. Well, we can still do it. I just can't take hits. I mean, I shouldn't take any more hits. This is going to be really tight, guys. All these extra hits are nasty. I hate how you have to double jump after that awesome kill. I hope I get this. Oh, I didn't. Oh, man. And I can't take the security meat. Oh no, this is gonna be really interesting. Pause, jump. Nice. Very interesting here, guys. One. Ein. Zwei. Drei. Oh no. I walked into that room like an idiot. Waste some time.
Marriage is what brings us
There's the time
together.
save from, well, actually, that time save has nothing to do with the meat saves. Those meat saves are going to come right here. As long as we survive, which is not going to be easy. I'm a bit nervous. Which I don't want to be nervous this early in a run. We're not going to have any magic for the boss. I mean, there's a lot of things not good about this so far, but... I took another hit there. Woo-wee! Oh no! What are you doing? Get out of my way. What a dirty troll.
Give us the gate key.
I have no gate key. I see. That is arms up. Oh, you mean this gate key?
1, 2, 3, 4. Lose the wing boots there is good, so that prompt won't mess me up.
What you do not smell is called iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more deadly poisons.
I have to play this boss really well. I got to give myself extra room because I won't have deluge to keep him away from me. And I have to do the not enough damage strats to get him to turn around. Oh, that's it. Oh, good. I have the ointment, so it didn't matter. I thought I was going to die there. I haven't missed that jump in a long time. Oh, shit. Without a deluge, sometimes you can't really account for that. Well, that's a bummer, guys. It doesn't look like we're going to get a run in tonight. Oh, man. Ah, that's such a bummer. All those extra damages added up. I was a gold going to King Key, which I know that split's different than Shiner's. Don't have negative thoughts. Yeah, grind. He got me because the way that I did that, I used extra magic, and I didn't have enough magic to use deluges, where you're getting extra hits and you keep forcing them in there. Okay, I got you, Shiner. When he's in the bottom, when you need to get him turned around, save your magic. But normally when I get there, I have enough magic. I played that section up until that's so messy. So messy.
Look who knows so much, huh?
I can
it
save
just so
that
happens
gold.
that your friend here is only mostly dead.
Okay, yeah, so as far as not needing the magic to make... And I've done some testing there. I know you don't need the magic to make the kill still pretty fast, but the magic definitely helps keeping him forced in the corner. I was just unlucky that my timing was off and I was mashing, so... Right, exactly. With the world record and being able to fly, and that won't happen until I start to extend the wing boots. Yeah, because you get in there and you mash, As long as you're timing, and that's why when I jumped off the ladder, I gave myself even more of a cushion, even more of a buffer than I would normally do. And it's just, yeah, bad timing. I should have been able to do that. I'm gonna get a beer, and then I'm gonna consider doing this again. I'm not ready to accept that I'm not getting a run in tonight. I'm not ready. Be right back. One more run! One more run! Yeah, I think I will go one more time. Just to, and I'm doing the early PB beer. The, pre-PB. Before I do, though, I did make up some controller inlays. And I've talked to some of you guys in the chat before about it, and I've talked a little bit about it on the Discord. But I want to just run it by and get your guys' opinion on them. So basically, they're cut out of black walnut. And what I did is I had a controller that, unlike this one that has that sticker on it, it had the sticker fall off. So I've cut out an inlay out of wood that'll actually snap on there and go around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wood burn slack into it. So it'll have my handle and stuff on it. It'll be kind of cool, kind of custom. Well, I've made a few extra ones as well. And I'm thinking about doing giveaways. And now my question is, should I take and... because I'll do the giveaway and I'll do the wood burning of the whoever's getting them their handle. Now, my question would be, should I just make up the inlay and then send that out and you can peel the sticker off your controller and put it on there? Or do you not want to deface your controller and I should like buy some controllers off eBay, rebuild them, get the new cushions and stuff in them and clean them up and then actually put it on there and you'd win an actual controller? To me, I think the controller is probably the right way to go. But I was thinking some people don't like to have clutter and extra things around it. If you have a controller you like and you want that inlay on there, then, you know, I don't know. I was just wondering what your guys' opinion was. And also, how important do you think it is that I put the select start and A and B back on? Because that would be a little bit tricky to put those back on. I would probably just paint them on. That's a good point, Carnage. Controllers do break, they do wear out. It would be a new, because what I plan on buying some controllers because I really think that I may have the D-pad wearing out in this one. So I wanted to buy maybe a lot of controllers on eBay and then some rebuild parts for them so I can rebuild those little contacts and stuff in there. And I think that would be a much better giveaway, a much better thing to... I would rather myself win a controller with a cool inlay in it. And that way, if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. But some people, like I said, I know that they don't like to have, you know, clutter and extra controller stuff. Well, good. I think we're all in agreement there. Agreements? So we'll do the controller. What I'm going to do is I'm going to think about doing one a month. Because I like making them, and I think it would be a cool and interesting thing. Maybe it'll be a surprise drawing once a month, or I was talking to my wife about it, whether I would do a drawing, or I'm leaning towards I'm just going to pick somebody and give it away. Like, I don't have to, it doesn't have to be fair. I don't have to draw a name out of a hat. I can be like, no, you're getting one because you said something really funny in chat. Like, have a nonsensical reason why I'm actually choosing someone. I think that would be fun. What are you talking about? Wow. If that's true, thanks for the information. I feel like that's not true, though. It's worded in a way that makes me want to believe that it is true, Grind. But you came up with that awful fast, and unless you just know that information... Right, that's what I was kind of thinking. And I think it's fun because everybody does those, like... you type it into chat and you do a giveaway and it's just random, but I would rather not have someone stop by randomly and get the controller. I would rather it be someone like one of the guys that stops by regularly that does something, that kind of thing. Qwerty gifted you a sub. Yeah, he did. You get to use the, Mike, you get the Slack Wolf. And that's what you get. Yeah, House of Grind, you are quick. I've watched you play the drums. Very quick. Very quick. As you use a currency system. I've heard about that, and I didn't see it in your chat. Or I didn't, when I stopped by, it didn't get a handle on everything, but... You can do it for subs or followers only. I think I'm going to do it, and I could just pick a random person. I think I'm just going to pick somebody, and it's just because. And it may be because you said something absurd in the chat. Once a month, I'm going to give away one of those controllers, and you will never know why I'm giving it away, or when it's going to happen. There you go, Mikey. Carnage, House of Grind plays drums. Yes. Yes, he does. Faux show. I would love to play the Castlevania cover. Put the link in the chat for that Castlevania cover so Carnage can listen to it because it is fantastic. And I listened to it again today, Grind, and it gave me goosebumps again because I love the music of that game. I played that game a lot when I was a kid. I think, Grind, I think you have, you're missing out on an opportunity. I think you should definitely stream drums. Blockhead, thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure having you. Have a good night. Hope is the daughter feeling any better? I hope she feels better. Okay. All right. Let's do this thing.
I am waiting for you, Vicini. You told me to go back to the beginning.
Oh, Carnage, yeah. Grind needs to be in the Discord for sure. He fits the criteria. Look at that first time jump. I'm jumping into there. I don't know if that's helping there. So, oh, come on. Stop getting through me. If Shiner's still in there, what's your percentage on the jumping the box at the beginning? What's your success rate? Because I'm actually getting pretty good at it. I'm pretty confident in my text box jumping skills. I'm better than Shiner at something. Oh, I'm gonna put that in text in my chat somewhere, or on my overlay somewhere. Like, but I'm better at the text box, Skip. Oh, you barely played the game since it was discovered. Oh. Well, I'm gonna reset 100 times, and we'll see who can get it more out of 100 resets. And that person gets a trophy. Yeah, I want a trophy. Yeah, Carnage, you're watching it now. If you are, then amazing is a little bit of an understatement. Does it give you goosebumps? It gives me goosebumps. Nello. Nello. Gotta sell, gotta sell. Nello. He's menuing like a true champ tonight, folks. Oh, man, so good. So good. So good. In the menu. Jump a smoker. Bleedy beady beady body doo boop. Roo booty booty dee body doo doop. Don't touch the doors, 'cause you'll go in them. Yeah, Carnage. It is. It is absolutely insane. Yeah, the precision is what it's almost robotic. Hey, I might wanna equip the items. May want to do that. Alright, let's do this. Hey, we get to play the game now. Playing smart. Toy, like a toyga. Like a toyga. That was bad. Not toy. Get the free jump there. If I do that first section the way I want to, those guys are free jumps and I can keep speed there. Shiner, is it better to keep speed past them or do damage boosts? I would imagine keeping your walk speed would be better. That was slow. I've messed up that both times going through there. No. I love the fact that you guys are having a conversation because I can't talk quite right now while I'm doing this. I'm a little bit disappointed that because I'm so new to this game, I haven't had a chance to be able to have confidence enough to look at chat as much, so I'm glad that there's conversations going on, and I do not mind that I can't be part of all of them. I actually go back through and read chat later, so if I don't respond to something, you can rest assured I'll probably get to it.
No, I need a soda.
Look at that, guys.
Why? I can't even lift one.
It's not as good as that gold that we had earlier, but still good. Still good. Still good. It's not gold. Why am I singing tonight? I should be in a band called I Shouldn't Sing. Dee, 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 Rudy. Oh, the first time it's actually going to happen. Oh, so good. Oh, it's so good. We're going to get the frame perfect skip too. I know it. Oh! Hey, there's a glove up there. Have you ever seen that glove before? Oh, and then I used the extra magic and I took a hit. That was dumb. Boop. Michael Jackson has been in this game. He left his glove. Must be like Z2, that glove gives you the ability to break blocks. Alright, we're going to take the time to make sure we get this ladder. Oh my god. Oh my god. Reset it. And I didn't jump, so I take a hit there. Phew, man. Temporarily boost your sword power by 20 cents. It's pretty worthless. That's funny. How did I miss those? What did I do different?
He didn't fall? Inconceivable. You give your center
I could have saved so much more time if I wouldn't have had to do that wrap there. Oh. Problem is I don't know if I've reset that right. Shiner, maybe you know. If you fall off that ladder, how often, or do you have to, I think I have to enter and exit what I did. We'll know when I get to the B room. I always have too much life. Alright. Jump you. Don't touch me with your Delugi. Which I guess I could have had him touch me with his Delugi. We're gonna know right here. Fudge. I think it's gonna be 3 then. Oh, just loads of fudge everywhere. I don't know. I could try it again. I did it the other way before. Are you kidding me? Oh, tonight it's not meant to be, folks. It's not meant to be. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't give up here. I'm not a quitter. Well. We'll see how much time we lost. We lost, well, a lot.
Marriage. Marriage is what
So I didn't need to reset that room again.
today.
I should have just went with it. You go in and back out. And I don't know why that's in my head. I should have taken the damage there. That's what Shiner would have said. I'm gonna have to, he's gonna move this way. get the hit there. B hit that I didn't need, but how far are we off?
Who hasn't? Are you still trying to win?
Alright, this is the comeback of the century. We're going to come back and we're going to make up that time. Gonna take 2 hits. Be-doo. It's gonna be a flawless run the rest of the way.
What you do not smell is called iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly in liquid, and is among the more deadly poisons known to man.
I hit that split, or that sound effect too early, but that's alright. It's too far away from there.
Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die!
Wow. Bad again.
Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die! Stop saying that!
I think I wasted some extra magic too.
All that I have. Please. Offer me everything I ask for. Anything you want. I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
We're normally out the door right about now. I didn't have to jump him. This is still a decent farm. It's just not as fast as I know I can do it. Took the hit there, so I gotta adjust that ladder jump, and I didn't get it. Can I do this? Oh. He takes beer sips? Oh, what an amazing player. What went on my computer? There's something Beetle Dude. Beetle-doo. Alright, we just gotta play this smart is all. SMRT. We save the Delugi here by doing that, which works. Get the money. This is much better, guys, much better. Yeah, everybody's got a Discord, House of Grind. It's a thing. I don't need that money. Falling stab out the door. Nice. Oh, I took a hit there. It's alright, I can have one hit. I didn't get that one. I think I'll still be alright. May have to kill both bees outside of the deal. Not sure though. I took another hit. Man, sloppy gameplay tonight, guys. Sloppy gameplay. Pause. We're not in as bad a shape as we were before. As long as we can keep it clean, we can still take the hit from the boss. Oh no, I threw it over his head. Hate that. Sorry for the loud snort there. It probably was really loud in the mic. 1. 2. 3. 'Somewhere I've used more magic than I wanted again. I can save on magic with the banana squid outside of town. I've got plenty of money. I don't know what I was worried about.
True love will follow you forever.
Why do I have so much money? I'm gonna have to look at that again. I've got way more money than I need. That was slow. I'm gonna make that grasshopper jump. Oh, I lost walk speed too. Well, I know I can save a little bit of magic here by releasing up and not using a deluge there. Oh, I used the magic. I didn't want to. Oh, crap. Can I be lower on life? Oh, me.
Give us the gate key.
I have no gate key.
Oh,
I see.
that's it.
That his arms.
I hit that. I didn't stab at the right time there. I stabbed too late, which means those guys don't jump me. Oh, well, that is that, folks. That is that. Oh, man. That's all right. I mean, you're going to have off nights. I mean, I have not been playing the game that long, so I'm not going to get myself beat up over this at all.
Well, it just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead.
Mostly dead. You killed a grasshopper on the way. I tell you what, Shiner, I really appreciate the information. I will be reading back through this chat because I know I missed a lot of stuff, but I definitely appreciate all the extra information because you've taken the time to type out a lot. And I know for me, I hate typing, so I appreciate it. Ooh, I could just skip one because I don't mind the way that I kill things. I could skip one grind at the bird hospital because that's isn't that 300 gold? Yeah, I like it, for sure. The info is much appreciated. And like I said, I'm going to go back through here. When I was playing Zelda 2, it took me a little while to be able to keep up with chat when I was playing. There's enough stuff that I'm learning in this. I'm not just polishing up my strats. I'm learning a lot of stuff, so I have to make sure I'm keeping things fresh in my mind so I don't forget. And then like with Kung Fu, in between each levels, I would have time to look at chat. with this, I've been going back through. I'll go back through a little bit tonight maybe, and then tomorrow, and just see if there's anything that I've missed. Oh no, yeah, there's no exerting pressure at all. I love the fact that I was talking to Ouija Wee, and I don't know if you were in the chat earlier in the stream. He took like 4 months off. I ground Kung Fu for a month, got the world record in Game A and Game B, and all of a sudden, out comes Ouija Wee, and he's playing Kung Fu again. He had strats ready. He was just waiting the 2 years for someone to beat that record. And I loved being able to talk back and forth with him, because I played the game just going off of building kind of my own strats and watching videos. And then you haven't been playing this game for a while. I started playing it, and now you've kind of jumped back in. I'm here for the community. I spent a lot of time... Here's a Slack story for you. So I've done a lot of hiking, and I spent a lot of time guided hikes, stuff like that, and having this community of hiking and doing these adventurous things, going on week-long, month-long hikes, and it's what I was really into. And then since I've had kids, I've been kind of stuck at home and a homebody, so I've been craving for a community of people to be a part of and to talk to, and to get that side. I'm a very outgoing person, and being stuck at home with the kids it's been hard for me. So this community on Twitch has been exactly what I need. I'm not doing it for world records or runs, and I'm doing it for that, for sure. Okay, drum video for Call of Duty. I may not know the song, but I absolutely want to check it out. Is it something you have on your... Well, post the link. Post the link, and it'll be easy for me just to click on the link later, and that way I don't actually have to go look, because time is of the essence, so to speak. Been waiting to make a comeback for a while. Yeah, because what is it? It's 8 months since you did that last run. For Ouija, it had been 2 years since he had got that record. There's 4 Black Ops games now, Mike? I'm afraid I'll never have time to catch up. Well, let's get this screen out of here. We'll do this one. I'm afraid I'll never have time to catch up on all of the new games coming out. I think that as far as current games, as my kids get older, I'm going to spend a lot more time hiking. I'll play the next installment of Elder Scrolls because I love that series. I'm the kind of guy that I don't have an Xbox One or a PS4. I'll probably buy whatever system I need to buy just to play Elder Scrolls, but I guess it'll run on my computer, so I could just play it there. When Skyrim came out, I took 2 weeks off of work and played it. When Oblivion came out, I took 2 weeks off of work and played it. I saved up vacation for those 2 games. So that'll probably be the only game that I can guarantee you when it's new and it comes out, I will play. Carnage, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And have a good night, and we'll see you again later, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Well, guys, a little disappointed that I couldn't get the run going tonight, but that's all right. You're going to have those nights. Tomorrow's a new day, and tomorrow is Thursday, so we only got one more day in before we go Kung Fu Friday, and we take a little step back from Faxanadu, which will give me time to catch up on Shiner's tutorials and stuff, which I kind of need. I'd like to watch through that the one you did last night, and actually I just clicked on a different window. I have it. It's partway through it, so I'll be catching up on that. Who do we have? Who do we have that is live right now that we can go hassle? Give them a hard time. We've got Old School McFly. He's always a go-to of mine. He's fun to hassle. I wouldn't mind if we could go to Samurai. What is he playing? He's doing Castlevania 2, House of Grind. He's doing Castlevania 2. The only issue is I never get scaling options, and his stream is unwatchable for me. Because, yeah, it's going to be unwatchable. I apologize. I can't do it. I can't do it. I go by whichever channel is going to give me the scaling option so I can watch it, because I live in the forest. If I don't get scaling options, so McFly, we get scaling options. He's playing Final Fantasy. I've never been big into watching. What's Infinity Chris is playing. Is he playing another really weird Zelda game? Probably, right? Oh, he's doing Metroid. Yeah, no scalings. I don't think I'll be able to watch his stream. His stream seems to be a little bit easier. I think it depends on where you're located or something. But anybody that's doing bad. Let's see if. No, I'll give you guys an idea of what I have to deal with. So this is how often I can watch the stream. Okay, it's loading. Loading. There we go.
That's a good change.
There's a skip, and now it's loading again. That's why I say I have to get scaling options to watch streams, because it's unwatchable. It's unwatchable. Which is a bummer. Yeah. Well, I do live in the forest. I mean, I don't know if you realize, like, this is my backyard. And that's actually the stream behind my house. It was frozen the other week because it got so cold. Well, hey guys, let's go over and give McFly a good hassling. We'll throw the wolves out in the chat, and we'll see if he'll play us some tunes on the keyboard, because I get the scaling for his stream, so we'll be able to watch it. How does that sound? I hope that sounds good. I live in Maine and New Hampshire. I love Maine and New Hampshire. Hiking up there is phenomenal. Yeah, all through the New England states is great. Okay, I guess I don't need to caps everything. Where are you located at, Grind? I don't know if I've ever asked you. You got to be similar time zones if you end up in the stream most of the time. Lordo. My sister used to live in Connecticut, so I'm familiar. She lived in this really ritzy Hart. What was it called? Something Hart. She only lived there for a few years. Anyways, thanks guys for stopping by the stream. We're going to get back on it. We'll get some good runs of Faxanadu tomorrow. I may not even do any practice. Maybe I'll start right out doing runs. And then we'll be on to Kung Fu Fridays, where we'll be learning more world record strats for Kung Fu. But right now we're going to head on over. We're going to hassle Old School McFly, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Boonk. There we go.
So why don't you make like a tree?
Hey, Slackinator! Thanks for the host. Ow! How was your stream, man?